Good day, ladies and gentlemen. It is your Mayor Pro Tem, Andre Spicer, City of Compton, and I have a video to show you guys. This right here that you're about to see is a recap of public comments that happened last night, and it was very, very interesting. Take a look.
Tanya Lewis, First District. Thanks for the clean team that's going to come to Compton and help us get this city cleaned up. Second District, Spicer. You asked, will there be some money allocated for the property on Willowbrook, right? I asked you a couple of years ago, that's your district, and you need to have it cleaned up. But that's been a couple of years, and who am I? That's what you're saying in your head. But I'd like to know who the hell gets a titty lift. Did you get a titty lift? A butt lift? A mama makeover? Because it was sent to me on my phone that you used the city's credit card to get a fixer-upper. So you need to stand up and model for us, okay? You're going to answer the question, because you got people watching by TV, people that's out of state. I tell you guys all the time, people look at this council. They're not here, but they look at it and they know what's going on in this city, okay? Just like they send it to my phone, they send it to other people's phone too. So it's a lot of people got it. So I need you to answer that question before the night's over, or the manager. Why is the taxpayers paying for you to get a mommy makeover? Huh? Did you get a mommy makeover? Because your credit card said you did. And you have no answer. So city manager, you need to ask him about his breast lift, butt lift, tummy tuck, whatever's on my phone, okay? Because I'm not paying my tax dollars for you to get your body made over, okay? You want to laugh on that or explain? Because I'm standing here listening. You can look at the clock. You got 48 seconds. Explain something to me. No. I'm giving it to you. I'm giving it to you. Come on, because I'm standing here.
Tanya.
Okay. You're not going to ask it.
Thank you.
Your question
Okay,
is if I got a mommy makeover and I'm supposed to respond to that?
No talking from the...
All right, so now at this point, I am like completely confused. I have no idea where this is coming from. I don't know what they're talking about. This is completely blindsided me at this point. And so I immediately get onto my cell phone, reach out to staff and see if they can provide me with credit card statements that can kind of reference to whatever the heck they're talking about. This is some interesting stuff. And so anyway, as I'm doing that, we get to the next person.
Good evening, Council. Missy, City of Compton. Is it going to be open competitor, or are you guys going to look outside, or what is the case going to be? And the reason why I asked that question, because I also received that same information. I'm going to be a little bit more clear. It was on that Spicer, your credit card. $4,335.54. And it does show a mommy makeover for $1,400.
So now I'm just going to assume that this is AI. Clearly, I didn't swipe my card anywhere that says I got a mommy makeover. I know that mommy makeover is not on my credit card statement, but I am mind blown to believe that they believe that I would swipe my card for some plastic surgery.
It does show shopping at Target, Rite Aid, Amazon. You even went to that bakery, that one. But that mommy makeover, that really bothered me. It really bothered me because it was on the city credit card. And the city credit card, from my understanding, is when you use it to go on city business. This is not city business. So with that being said, city manager, I'm asking you to ask him to step down from his position.
She literally just asked my employee to tell me to step down from my position.
Because if he's abusing our credit card, taxpayers' credit card like that, he doesn't need to be sitting up there at that dais. He doesn't. You council people can look at me all crazy or whatever the case may be, but we have to pay for that. Why is he allowed to use our credit card to go shopping as he please? And when I see a mommy makeover, did he go take his girl to get her titties off?
I'm still a little on the confused side, but I have my credit card statement now in front of me, and I'm coming through the charges. It's only a couple of charges on there, so I'm identifying the dollar amount that they're talking about, and so I let them continue.
Okay. I want to follow it real quick before I go in on Spicer. I'm gonna knock fire from you, brother. I agree with what Maria was saying as far as the cleanup, and it's just nasty, and they need to clean it up. Eric, you need to bring charges against Andre Spicer. You should do that for the citizens. You put Omar in jail for a bowl of oatmeal. Here's a man that sat up here and spent $1,500 at Jason Martin for breast augmentation or whatever has been done for he, his lover, his wife, or whoever. That needs to be handled. We can't have that. A bowl of oatmeal compared to that, and he's still sitting there. I want his ass off the dais. We got to get aggressive with all this ignorance that's going on up here. Remove him. That should be your job. You want some revenge? Remove that nigga. Remove him now. I'm mad about this because you did it to somebody that was building our city. You broke him down to nothing, and I'm asking that you hire.
Now I know exactly what she's talking about. She actually put a name to the dollar amount. So now we can address who Jason Martin
And I
is.
mean, stood up for us. For a bowl of oatmeal, you put him in jail, and you let this trash sit in? Wait a minute, we see it. We see the statement. And you think that's going to ride? We're going to sue you, and we'll sue you individually. Remove him.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Let's start with the elephant in the room. My credit card charges. It was a $1,400 charge, and it made me question it. Like, where was it? What it came from? It was an event that we did in June with a rapper Problem, whose name is also Jason Martin. And apparently, someone did a Google search and found a Jason Martin, MD, as a board-certified plastic surgeon, and just assumed that I got a body makeover. I don't know how that came together, but it was another swing and a miss. On November 22nd, we'll be hosting a turkey giveaway at the Pocket Park at 211 North.
All right, so let's address a couple things. Not everybody can do a Google search. Apparently, they did a Google search for the name Jason Martin, and they found Jason Martin, MD, plastic surgeon, somewhere in Denver, Colorado. I don't know why they didn't reference Jason Martin, the rapper from Compton. Back in June, Problem and I did a daddy and daughter dance. Apparently, we may have possibly paid for his travel to get there, and and that was that. It was a father-daughter dance. Problem partnered with me. We had a great time. It was great. A lot of fathers came out. They brought their daughters. They brought their sons. It was a wonderful turnout. But then that's who they're referencing as Jason Martin. They just thought Jason Martin was a plastic surgeon, and they were obviously very passionate about me misusing city funds to get breast augmentations. I appreciate your passion, but you're misguided. You're wrong. Not only are you wrong, You're loud and wrong. And there's a few issues with this. There's a few problems wrong with this. One, it's a horrible representation of our senior community. These things could have been handled so much more professional, so much more elegantly, and with more humility. Now, everybody's not going to like you. Everybody's not going to like me, and I understand that. That's fine. You don't have to make yourself look ignorant based on the fact that you don't like me. The council meetings are a business meeting. Every Tuesday, we make decisions that affect hundreds of thousands of people. We make decisions weekly that involve your taxes. We make decisions on a weekly basis that involve hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars. These are, by all means, business meetings that we have as city council meetings, and they are not treated as business meetings. The truth of the matter is, aside from these residents acting out and being rude and disrespectful to myself, to the community, to the meeting, let's take it a step further, because there's rules of decorum that are put in place to make sure things like this doesn't happen. Problem is, we have a mayor that isn't a strong mayor. Our mayor is a very, some people would consider a weak mayor, and she doesn't know how to control the meetings. This happens on a weekly basis. Every week, this same group of people make outlandish accusations with no merit, no proof, none of that. They just throw all this information out. They disrespect people. They call people out of their names. They're cussing in the meetings. These are all in your rules of decorum to kind of keep order in the meetings. Our mayor does not hold the rules of decorum to a high standard. She's not holding people accountable for keeping the rules of decorum. She's not controlling the meetings at all. When I become mayor, we will have professional council meetings. We won't have meetings where you are being disrespected, that people are calling you out of your names, that people are not abiding to the rules of decorum. Again, these are business meetings, and they will be treated as such. The reason why people don't want to engage civically or come to the council meetings is because most people don't want to deal with this level of ignorance. Our residents are taxpayers, business owners, grandparents. They have kids in college. They have all these different things going on. These are professional people that are paying taxes. They don't want to come to a business meeting and hear people called a nigga. They don't want to come to a council meeting and hear somebody claiming that a council person a male has got a breast lift during council meetings. I mean, the professionalism is not there. And anybody that has any sense does not want to be in these environments. And thus you get a low voter turnout, you get low engagement, because people with common sense don't want to deal with these types of residents. Council residents are tired of that. They're tired of coming to council meetings and it's being a complete circus. The community deserves more. Residents deserve better. Taxpayers deserve better than coming to a city council meeting and seeing such activity. And I say all that to say, if you want a better mayor, if you want somebody that can make sure you have a professional meeting, if you want a mayor that is going to hold people accountable for being respectful, for being professional in a professional setting, if you want a mayor that is going to take control of your council meetings,